They got you, didn't they? They got you again, didn't they? Got you good. You see, the worst kinds of people in this entire world is the wolves in sheep's clothing. There's nothing wrong with being a wolf. But there is something wrong with lying. There is something wrong with being a sheep. Or pretending to be a sheep, but you're in wolf's clothing. There is something wrong with that. We are just wolves here. The big bad wolf on the top of the mountain, howling to the moon. We ain't pretending. What you see is what it is. And we ain't getting over on other people. There's nothing wrong with being a wolf, but there is something wrong with pretending to be a sheep in wolf's clothing. I think I said that wrong a couple times, but you guys get the point. There is something wrong with that. There is something wrong faking femininity to reel a man in, to manipulate, to mess with mind, to make things appear as something they're not. There is something wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with staying in your own lane. There's nothing wrong with being a lone wolf, going out into the world, hunting, doing the things you need to do. People are well aware. You're not trying to pretend to be vulnerable with people and then just attack. What people see is what it is. You ain't pretending. But when it comes to these narcs, they are. And they are all wolves in sheep's clothing. And if you're naive, they're going to get you. I'll tell you something right now. The narcissist never loved you. Ever. Don't expect them to. Don't expect them to like you. Don't expect them to be on board with you, because they're not going to be. They just don't like you like that. There's no actual connection with these fools. There's not. And if you think there is, you are naive. We've all been naive before. We've all got hit with the shot before. And what's bad is when you get hit with somebody who pretends to be a certain way that they're just not. But when you see that truth, there's nothing they can do to you. Any ounce of leverage of power, which is delusion, on their end, diminishes, because they have none. They are fooling you. They are fooling everybody. They have fooled me before. They can't no more. You see what it is before it even happens. But you know what's going on. Like, you can see what's going on. When you feel really, really good and you get your energy in a really good place, it's so hard at those points for people to mess with you. It becomes so hard. Because you notice when things start to feel off, because you're so on. There are things, let's say to this date right now, in real time. There are things that I see clear as day, that I even did see even 2 years ago, but like it's so much more clear of what certain people really are. It's just so much more clear. And it was even clearer 2 years ago. But when you see certain people, right. You can't unsee that. You know what it is. They're trying to fool you. They're putting on a show right in front of your own eyes. They're trying to fool you. It's what they do. They don't love you. They're not with you. They're not your boy. They're not your girl. They are not with you. And the sooner you see this, the better your life will be. I see it in people all the time. And it's all you need to see. I seen it yesterday at the gym. You just see it in people. You see people you never saw in a bit, and it's like, another one. You have grown exponentially. You have gotten better. They just get worse. They get more paranoid. They get more fidgety. They get more trying to convince you of something. And it's just like, you're laughing on the inside. Right. Who are you fooling? Because you have faced life. You have grown exponentially. You have put in the work. You've done it for real. They're trying to convince you of something. They'll go and pout, and they're all anxious, and they're trying to tell you this and trying to tell you that. Who are you fooling? Not me. Like, you're going to give them the suspicious eyes. Like, you will literally be looking at this person like, because you know what's up. Right. Spirit knows. Very well. These individuals, bro, they love nothing more than to fool you for their own gain. They love nothing more. They can't be on an even playing field with you. They can't just talking back and forth with you on an even playing field. There's an agenda every single time. Every single time you will talk to these individuals face to face and you know something is weird. They have an agenda. It's like you want to explode and just say the truth, but at the same time, like I said, you just, right. Whether it be a past person you dated, whether it be an old friend, whether it be an old family member, or whatever it is. These individuals try to fool you for their own gain. It is master manipulation. Sometimes they'll get right vulnerable and, oh, well, if you don't, bro, people have got like that with me when it came to money in the past. And just to think about it pisses me off. Like they would like cry, oh, if I don't get this amount of money, then they're going to come after me and do this and this. Because of like substances. This is stuff I have dealt with in the past. And they fooled you just so you gave them money for more of what they did not even owe, and they would take your money and they would go and buy other stuff with it. That's what I'm saying. That's an example out of many. Some women will manipulate you just to get your time, just to get your attention, just so you can hype her up, to make her feel a certain way. But it's all manipulation, and you guys have to see it. They're all wombats, bro. Like, are they real? Like, are they really a real person? No. There's an agenda every single time. You guys understand how hard it is today to just have a regular conversation with somebody. Like, they got their shit together, you got your shit together, you can talk about anything. This is why I can talk and like connect with older folks so much easier than most young people. Like, I got a handful of friends my own age-ish. Maybe a couple years older, maybe a couple years younger tops. That like it's good. I can connect with older people so much easier. It's like, I feel like an old person in like a young person's body. As far as like level of experience, level of wisdom, level of knowledge, all these things combined. So to see the silly shit that people around your age will do, and maybe even younger, and maybe even a little bit older, it is utterly ridiculous. It is laughable. And what's even funnier is they think they're fooling you, bro. They think they're fooling you. They'll do whatever they can do, bro, to do that. They'll do whatever. They want something from you. They want something from you. They're not willing to show up to be a good person. They're not willing to show up to be a fair game type of individual with their own strength and their own knowledge and their own everything. They're not willing to give back. They come for you because they want something you have. They don't love you. They're not with you. They are an enemy in disguise, whether it might be some ratchet ex that manipulated you just so you could love her to make her feel a certain way, but she was not that person. This happened to me a long time ago. And it's like, it's not that you're not even, like, you're far good enough in these situations. They are not. They will act a certain way and call it off when you start to get closer to them because you're about to see who they are. Because who they really are, they know for a fact it's not good enough. You fell for somebody that wasn't even that. That is crazy. Yous are crazy people. Every last one of yous. They're insane. And you believed it. They put on an amazing show. You believed it. You fell into it. You let your guard down. You were vulnerable with this person. You gave them love. And they crush you. And what's crazy is these types of individuals are all the same. And the scary thing is too, they could do this to you. I've done calls with people, bro, that was in 20-year marriages, and they're losing it on the phone. They were a gulliver narc the whole time. They took this and this and this from me. They ruined my life. They have the kids. They have the house. I've done those types of calls multiple times. And it's what they do. Whatever they can get, they will do it. If they want to ruin your life for a couple months, that's what they'll do. If they want to ruin your life for up to half a year, to a year, to 3, to 5, to 10, to 20, it's what they'll do. And when you go through this, thankfully I did at a young age, you learn a lot from it. It hurts, but you learn a lot from it, and it's like, it just can't happen to you again because you see it. Some people are seriously naive, bro. If you see like a good looking girl dating a guy that looks to be way below her league, watch out for those ones. She's with that guy for a reason, because she could not fool another man that might be in similar SMV to her. She can't fool that guy because he's too high up. He's too high value. He's too switched on. He's too damn smart. She's going to fool somebody else who looks like a hillbilly redneck. Fuck it, bro. The whole time he thinks he's deeply in love. The whole time he thinks everything's just going amazing until it's not. Because she did what she did. And I went through one of these situations, like I said a long ass time ago, and I learned a lot from it. Shit never happened to me ever again, not even close. Not in that kind of a way. Not to the point where I'm like, on board with this person, yeah, but it's all a lie the whole time. Literally never happened again. It happened once with one person. Not that I didn't talk to somebody else and it didn't work out, but it's nothing like that. Because that's a different level of you getting fooled. That's a level of you falling for their mask that they put on. There's a reason they stall things sometimes. There's a reason they'll only hang out at a specific time. Like, I could see anybody at any given time. It don't matter if I'm tired. It don't matter if my energy's at its highest, at its lowest. It doesn't matter where it's at. I don't care that much. But they'll put on their best performance. They might flake on a date because they didn't feel perfect enough. They do some crazy shit. They can't just do things on the fly. Because the whole time they want you to see what they want you to see only. They don't want you to see anything else besides the best possible mask they can put on to get you to fall for them in a way where it could possibly ruin your life. Like, they want to hit you that hard. And I've never had this situation with any like friends or past friends before, like to this extent. But I've had this experience before with a female. Like, they want the time to be perfect. And if it's not, they'll cancel. If it's not, they'll wait for another day until they can just be what they want you to see. The whole time it's not genuine. And I was too young to know what was going on. But I'm just giving you guys this for like answers, a lot of clarity. You gotta watch out, man. You have to watch out, because these individuals have never loved you. They never cared about you like that. They will future fake. They will drive you nuts. They will test you in ways that you can't even comprehend. It's all a test. It's all a game to them. There's nothing genuine about it. Like, their life is not going in the direction of actually being with you. It's all a facade. It's all a show. And what do I say about this? I say avoid females like this. I say avoid friends like that. I say avoid family members like that. Because I got hit with all these in all categories. But the worst come from a female. They will manipulate you with their false femininity. They'll butter you up. They'll make it seem perfect. They'll create that fairy tale type shit. And if you're naive enough, they'll get you. Thankfully, I had the experience young. And it was a long, drawn out thing. It's not like it was this one-time thing. Lasted a long time. Many different times. The same situation with the same person, with the same routines, the same ins and outs, the same tricks. Till finally, I hit the age of 18. Shortly after, hit the age of 19. And then 20. And by that time, it was done. even at 19, I was in a very good place. Physically, mentally, spiritually, I was getting it done. I built a lot of confidence back into myself after getting teared down, after getting lied to. You build that confidence back up in yourself to the point where you're just far superior and better than this person on a confidence level, on a value level, like you just are, like you've worked for it. You're not just sitting there, no, you worked for it. Like you work yourself up there. You know you're worthy. You're not going crazy. Because that kind of shit, bro, it will drive you crazy. It drove me nuts. Like it kept me up at night. I felt horrible. But you work yourself out of it. You build your confidence back up. And it's like, yes, like this is who I am. You almost got to reassure yourself of who you are. Because they do nothing but mess with your mind. Empty, skinless hellhounds. And if you're naive, they'll get you. But if you're smart, if you have experience, if you've already been through it, you should be good. Should be. But watch out. Because sometimes just when you think you're good, something else happens. And then something else. And then something else again. So you gotta be careful. You gotta move with caution. You gotta make sure this person's actually with you. You gotta build a real connection. And it takes time. Do different things with them. Go hiking, go skiing, go swimming, go to the movies, go and shoot some pool, see their family. Do some different things. See them in different scenarios. See how they act around their friends. See how they act around your friends. See how they act in certain situations. That'll give you a lot of answers. And it will be very telling to see how things are. But that's the video for today. And just make sure. Because if you don't, it could be a bad fucking night for you. It could be a bad day. And that could lead to a bad month. To a bad half a year. So just be careful. Because like I said, they never loved you to begin with. They never cared about you. They're not really with you. Like these individuals are not with anybody. There's something seriously wrong. It's like they don't want real connection. It's just for them to fool you. Like, what are you thinking? Are you happy with yourself, mate? Are you getting happy with yourself, mate? It's what they do. So watch the fuck out.